Good morning, folks. It is May 10th, 5:47 a.m. Pacific time. We're at our Airbnb right now. Natalie's getting about 13 more minutes of sleep. We're a few blocks from the start line, so I don't have to get there too soon, but the race starts at 7 and we're doing the Tiger Claw 50K. So we've got 3 loops up and down West Tiger number 2 summit in Issaquah, Washington. And each loop varies by its vertical gain and distance. The yellow loop is the longest, just under 6 miles, I think like 3,000 feet of gain. The white loop is the shortest, where it's, I think it's a little over 2.5 miles-ish, with 2,400 feet of gain. And then the pink loop is the moderate loop. I think it's 4.5 miles, somewhere around there, to the top, with 2,000 something feet of gain. So all fairly similar, but some steeper than others, and I'm really excited for the day. We've been training pretty hard for it. A little early in the season to do a race with this much vert, because I haven't been doing that much vert, but I think that the fitness from everything else I've been doing will translate pretty well. I think there's a few pros that should be lining up today, so the field is fairly competitive for a regional race. So looking to see how I match up against some of the Seattle area pros, if they so happen to show up, and some of the other folks that have come from around the country to race the Tiger Claw 50K. Should be fun. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do race dynamics wise if the lead pack goes up the yellow side, which is what most people do that have won this race first. It's the most runnable section. In most years, the sun comes out at a certain point, so people want to get that one done first, since it's the most exposed, or has the most exposure to the sun. But I think I might start with the white loop and go straight up first while my legs have energy, so I can climb and use those, and then possibly go to the yellow one and see what that runnable section is like, and then go back to pink, which is more moderate and in the shade, just in case the sun does come out. I'll have a chance to be away from it, and we'll see how it goes. Hoping for the best, and we'll be talking to God a lot out there, and I got Natalie as my crew chief, so not really too worried about it. Just gonna have fun out there. I got already going.
Yes.
Sunning my life away. This is it. It's too late now. All right, I'm going back, right? I'm going with the singlet today. Without a nip slip in one of these things.
My veins right here. The 100 milligram one.
Like, you start caffeine now, or do we wait till after the first?
We're caffeine maxing.
Okay, I just bought a bunch of those, and I didn't realize they weren't the caffeine ones.
Oh no.
If you are running the 50K, come on over to the starting corral. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Here we go. You need anything? Good job, let's go.
Great job, great job.
Okay, good morning. Alex came through the first loop about 7:39, and there was a few people in front of him, but some of the guys went out pretty hot, and he was kind of in a chase-ish pack. The first guy came through really fast, but then the rest of them were kind of coming in slowly. So here I walked maybe a quarter of a mile from the aid station at the bottom that I'll be at for all the different loops, and then you can see this is like where some of the loops split. And then there's signs going this way, the blue signs for the lower aid station, which is where we're at, and they have to come back and check in. But this race is interesting that they have QR codes on their bibs, so every time they go through, someone has to scan them. So that job seems a little stressful for the volunteers, but hopefully everyone has to stop, so hopefully it goes pretty smoothly. But I'll keep you updated. He's gonna do white loop first, which I think is the steepest, and then the yellow loop next, which is the most runnable one, and then finish with the pink. So we'll see.
I think I'm gonna start with yellow.
Gorgeous morning. Also, as you can tell, everything is so green and so lush. Just Alex said lots of oxygen here, so that's good from all the plants.
Oh, nice job! Welcome in! No scans here. Here we go. Good job. Excuse me. Let's go, Al! All right. He just finished his white loop, 8:40. He's on his way up back. I think he actually ended up picking the pink loop because he went left here. So that means he's getting the elevation out of the way for both of them. The pink loop and the white loop have the most vert. And then he'll save the yellow for last when he can really cook. That one's the most runnable. So he was the first one down, but the white loop is the shortest. So we'll see. I'll keep watching for the rest of you guys. His other rabbit buddy came down too, so I wonder if they were maybe running together. Here we go. I would say I would say top 5 is a conservative estimate, and then top 3. It's kind of hard. Top 3 is probably more accurate, but it's kind of hard to tell based on what loops people are doing.
I feel like we should have an award ceremony at the end for like most supportive partner, best tree, best race, best marathon hat.
Al, you don't have to scan down here until the last time when you go to the finish. Good job. Do you want water squirted on your head?
I'm okay, thanks.
Okay. Good job. Keep working, guys.
Nice work. Good stuff.
Let's go, let's go. 53 minutes. He came in 10:01. They're back out for their final loop, yellow loop. There was one guy that came in ahead of them, but he did this last loop in 53 minutes, so if they can go under that, I think they'll be good. And then he's running with one other guy, but Alex has a minute up on that guy's white loop, so we'll see how it plays out. Final loop, and then they'll sprint to the finish. All right, so I calculated based on the splits online of the guy that is close to them. If he hits the loop, in the same time Alex hit his loop, and then Alex hits his loop in the same time he hit the other loop. Since they did different orders, they'll be literally minutes apart, so it will be a sprint finish. But we're waiting here. He should probably be here in about 7 minutes maybe. So then I'm gonna try and run to the end. His path is 3 miles and mine is 2, so theoretically I hopefully can get there faster than him, but if he's dropping sub 6 miles, sub 6 minute miles, maybe that's not happening. So we'll see.
Here we go, Al! Water and salt shoes, 318. You have to stand. I know. There's not those shells? Run. Yeah, hold the scanner. Down at the end.
Al, 6 minutes ahead of you, so you gotta come. But you're second. Well, too bad news. First place is here, Alex is not, and I fell. But we beat him here. Hopefully he's coming in soon. Let's go, Alex! Woo!
Nice job, dude. Nice job.
Good job, Al.
Well done. That's also under old course record.
My loops.
Yeah.
I wanted to go pink, white, yellow, and
Okay, this is for him.
Thank you.
Nice. I started with white and then I went pink and yellow. I don't know if anyone in that lead pack even did that combination.
I think you were alone. We were following the stands. We think you were like, you were in your own world, dude.
Yeah. I did.
By the way, this is for you.
Oh!
Your sweaty
yeah.
hands, you can give it off
That's
to a
amazing,
friend.
yeah.
And then we also have your hoodies, of course, as well.
Heck yeah.
But take your time.
That's awesome.
It's the whole
Thank you
reason
so
I
much.
did this race.
Oh my gosh. Blue descent, and I did one step off, and you know, if like the trail's not packed, it just falls through. So my leg fell through, and I fell off, and I grabbed a rock. I could have been.
Oh no, that was the first loop?
It was the first loop too.
You weren't even locked in.
I know. I just like trying to stay positive and relate it to baseball. Isn't like if you didn't
Strike
get
out the
dirty
first time?
on New Jersey, did you ever like really play hard?
That's
So
right.
I wanted to fall at least once.
Yeah.
I was annoyed I did the yellow loop first because I was like,
It was punchier
is
than I
the-
thought on some little ones. Like
it was, and honestly, I'm glad I did do it because I don't know if I would want to.
Woo! Do you know who
let's
that is?
go!
Oh, that's what a kick.
Nice work! Nice job! Emo! Let's go, Cole! What up? Come on, baby. Good work, guys. Chasing you down. I went back, I was like, there's no fucking my legs came out. My leg was fucked. It was so tight when you passed me, I couldn't even like, bend it. And it just came around.
That was awesome. We were able to follow from afar and just seeing the time. I was like, oh my god, this is going down to the last stretch.
Nasty.
Yeah,
It's nice that you knew what was going on.
you guys had no idea. Could you? Who saw who? I mean, at the end there.
He came flying up behind and 2 miles to go.
Wow.
Woo!
25.
Am I in your way?
No reason to wait. My heart needs a surgeon. My soul needs a friend. So I run to the Father.